It's round 3. The accused still live and the Tenno still fight. Color me disappointed.
Hey, what's up guys, how yous all doing? So, we got a new event in Warframe called Rathuum. It is our new trial by combat event where you fight in a 4 versus 4 match against filthy Grineer combatants. Rewards for this event are a sigil, a badge, a Furax Wraith once you get to the 100 points, and a long list of new mods that drop off the new and improved and very annoying Kela De Thaym boss fight, as well as the chance for Kela to drop the twin Comac blueprint. Now, to unlock the Kela De Thaym boss fight and of course to be awarded the Furax Wraith, you will need to get 100 judgment points in the event, and it will take about 14 or 15 of the 4 versus 4 matches, I think roughly around that. And I guess it's not too hard to get unless maybe you're doing public matches, which I did, and matchmaking was a real pain in the ass. It would not put me into matches. It kept putting me into a squad and then bumping me back to console again, so fuck knows what was up with that. Now, the event itself is quite enjoyable and fun if you enjoy the 4 versus 4 matches, that is, but the really frustrating and annoying thing about this event is the sheer amount of grind you need in order to repeat the final boss fight and to acquire the new rare mods that have a random drop chance off the boss initially. Now, after you have the 100 points needed for the event and you have finally beaten Kela De Thaym, you will then need another 50 points for every new Kela De Thaym encounter after that, which means you need to play 5 missions to get 50 points needed to encounter Kela again. Now, kill her for a second time and you will need another 5 missions to get another 50 points. So in between each fight of Kela De Thaym, you need to play 5 of these 4 versus 4 matches, which is a pretty big grind just to fight a boss that has a random mod drop chance. I mean, imagine getting the same mod 4 or 5 times in a row. I'm sure that is a pretty quick way to bring burnout onto your player base. Grind isn't always the best way to keep your players playing your game. Fun is not grinding 50 missions just to have a handful of boss encounters and get the same mods over and over. But the grind itself, I guess, is my only real gripe or my only real problem with this event. But maybe that's just because I'm suffering a little bit from burnout myself at the minute. Now, the matches themselves, the 4 versus 4 matches, are basically just conclave matches against NPC enemies. So if you're not fond of conclave, then I'm really not sure how much you're going to enjoy this event at all. Now, the new enemy types implemented into the 4 versus 4 matches are pretty cool. They're really well designed. The drones, on the other hand, are a serious pain in the ass, and I've seen a lot of players complaining about them in the public matches that I was in, about how quickly they can kill a Warframe. Now, of course, frames like Trinity, Valkyr, Chroma, maybe an Ashe with an Ashe hole build can of course make matches go along a lot easier, and I've seen a lot of players running with the Tonkor as well, which can rack up kills pretty quickly and I guess complete the match a lot faster that way, especially if you're grinding out those 5 matches for more Kela attempts. Now, to win each of the 4 versus 4 matches, you basically need to get 25 kills. The first team with 25 kills will win that match. Now, once you've won enough matches and you finally racked up the 100 points needed for the event, it means you will unlock the Kela De Thaym boss fight, which the boss fight itself is another story. It is a little bit annoying when you first jump into it and have no idea what the hell you're doing or what way to fight her.
Cheaters have decided to disrespect the rules of Rathuum and come after me directly. Should I show them what we do to cheaters?
You will jump into the boss arena after shooting the targets on the wall to activate the lift that will bring you up. Then once you finally give her a little bit of a beating, she will jump into an invulnerable stage and start to rain down rockets or aerial bombardments on top of you. You will need to shoot the targets on the wall after you've stepped on the circles on the ground. The markers, of course, for the aerial bombardment rockets of impact or where they hit on the ground can be seen as a white kind of contracting circle, so avoid those white circles and you should be okay and not get hit by a rocket. Now, the annoying thing is probably the sheer amount of rollers in the fight as well that will be staggering you while you're trying to shoot the targets or revive teammates, which means the aerial bombardments will probably hit a few of you and you might need to revive a few players. So honestly, I took my chroma and just 8 rockets all fight while I was reviving everyone. So either bring your tankiest frame or stay on your toes and avoid those rocket bombardments. The last thing you want is to be that guy on the ground who's constantly getting revived by teammates, which in itself will extend the boss fight and mean that they're not getting the chance to shoot the targets on the wall to turn off that aerial bombardment. Now my honest opinion on the event is it has its fun elements, but it also has a serious amount of grind. But you guys can let me know what you think of the event and its grind as well, whether you think it's fun or not. If you're on console, is this one of those events that you're really looking forward to or not? As always guys, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks for watching.
Patience, Tenno.